Or those were the two from this round you wanted to do, weren't they?
The
Hey, hey,
next
hey.
one from
Oh
this
yeah,
round is Heyheuhei versus
yeah,
Yeon,
yeah.
which is going to be an interesting game.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
well,
see that one.
Myth is going to be back in with kcscrag,
Yep.
Yo.
Yo.
and I'm going to take a little bit of a break.
All right. See you, Lolowut.
Okay, Heyheuhei versus Yeon. Going to pull that up in just a second. Bang. Congratulations to Phantasmagoria for the last game.
Yeah, really a quick game, taking advantage of his advantage to win it. Uh,
Oh yeah,
Good job. Just did everything he needed to do.
indeed. Okay, so this game, Heyheuhei versus Yeon. We have... Hmm... South America's not looking too bad this game either.
Darn it! How do I get off of that?
Oh, you having trouble pulling up the game?
No, no. I went on someone's picks and I wanted to look at them without seeing the numbers.
Oh.
But anyway, all right. Well, that's interesting. West Russia, normally a pretty big focal point in the game, is
Completely not in play, really.
yeah. Whenever you have one of those wastelands up in there, it's very interesting. It
Oh
throws
yes.
things off. Really makes the game dynamic, I guess. And then West Africa. Oh man, wow.
That
The
makes South America
Americas.
more important.
Oh yeah, the Americas look beautiful in this.
Except East US.
Yeah, of
And
course. East.
Greenland.
Well, I mean, Central and South,
Yeah, yeah.
and Antarctica. And then, of course, no one's going to pick Indonesia, so yeah, Australia or Antarctica, those would be all right. Australia for pretty slow expansion.
Yep.
Hmm. Wow. Interesting picks. Or interesting possible picks. Let's see. Hmm.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what I pick for numbered picks, but I would definitely concentrate in the Americas,
Yep. And
uh, or
Yeon doing...
Antarctica,
Yeah,
Australia,
exactly. Yeon's
something
doing
like
something
that.
similar to that. Looking at his picks, he has Norway as number one, followed by Brazil and Mexico. And then alternates being Scott, Pakistan, and Dudinka. I definitely agree with him going into Brazil and Mexico. I probably would have had those focused a little bit higher than Norway, though.
Well, I actually don't mind it too much because if you think about it, West Russia is wasteland, so it's Scandinavia is a safe
Yeah,
bonus,
Scandinavia is an extremely safe bonus, indeed.
and Greenland's not even a problem at all. So,
Yeah.
and no one starts in Europe, of course. Central Russia's the only problem, and that would take a bit. Yeah, he's got at least 3 turns for that. And
Yep.
then,
So overall, some decent picks by him. He's got the alternates in Antarctica and then Pakistan. Dudinka, I
I
don't know.
can't really complain because if you think about it, if he doesn't get all of his first 3 picks, then someone's definitely got Scandinavia. So Central Russia's the best
It's a
threat.
counter pick, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, okay, well,
I don't mind these. I think they're
yep.
reasonably well spread out.
Comparing
Nice.
them to HHH, we have Norway as number one, and then
Yeah, they both
Scott
like
number
Norway.
two, and then Dudinka number three. Alternates being in Beijing, Brazil, and Kyrgyzstan. He seems to be focusing more around Asia.
Yeah, that's interesting. West China is not going to be viable to take, of course, but
Yeah,
other than that,
I do,
Eurasia isn't so bad.
yeah, I'm sort of liking these picks. That allows him to get, he wants to get Norway and Scott two of the three bonuses, and then he
He'd like to
has,
get all three.
well, yes, but he has Dudinka, which he can get in 2 turns, a 4 bonus, and then Beijing, which he could probably get 2 turns after that. So he's able to get some 4 bonuses pretty quickly, and he has those 1, 2 in Norway, Finland. Probably his alternate picks. I don't think he would really focus on those because those are still 2-turn picks. When he could get a 4 bonus 2-turn pick instead.
I realized I said something impossible earlier. I don't think it's possible for you to not get all of your first 3 picks. That was really weird. I think I said that if...
Yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah, well, I know, but I think I actually said that earlier. Anyway.
Okay, well, continuing on, let's see what they actually got. Yeon got his first pick in Norway, second in Brazil, third in Mexico, so he got his first 3. Comparatively, HHH did not get his first pick, which was Norway, but he did get his other 3 in Scott, Dudinka, and Beijing, so he knows that he's in Norway, but that's the only thing that he knows, and Yeon does not know anything. He can guess, but he doesn't actually know anything for certain.
Yep, and that makes this Central Russia pick pretty good, because now that he knows someone's in Norway, well, he can move over there and appropriately threaten them.
Yep. And HHH, or Yeon focusing in Norway as HHH focuses in Scott. And then Yeon does move down to Argentina very smartly. That will allow him to at least, contest Sipple instead of letting HHH get that bonus simply. And then, HHH moves down to Omsk from Dudinka, interestingly enough.
I guess he figured he'd try to get the 4 then, and then threaten Scandinavia later on.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think about that. And that's not a bad choice, because he'll still be able to threaten it in Murmansk either way.
And HHH putting enough in Antarctica to finish that, and luckily when he takes Sipple with 4, he keeps 3 alive. And so when Yeon attacks down there with 4, he does not quite take it.
Yep, it's a 4 attacking a 3 instead of a 4 attacking a 2.
Yep, I mean you still got a
big difference.
You've got it's still possible to win, but much less likely.
Yes.
And then so now both of them have a 3 bonus taken. Yeon almost blocking Sipple. Man, if he had done that, that probably would have helped him out a lot this game. But HHH able to get it anyways, and Yeon has Scandinavia. HHH is now in a position to get East China, but Yeon is in a position to get South America, not quite as easily though. Or he could go for Central America.
What turn are you on right now? Sorry.
3. Just started 3. Okay, and Yeon deciding to go for Mexico as HHH focusing in Shanghai. Okay, this will allow him to get a 4, but Yeon will only get a 3, so... And HHH isn't guaranteeing his hitting with 3s instead of 4s, which is fine usually. And he does manage to get both of them.
But that's what you gotta do when you're defending.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't know he's in South America, does he? He might be able to guess. It is a pretty likely pick.
You mean Central America?
South America.
Well, he knows he's in South America.
From the picks? Or...
From Sipple.
Oh, did he... Oh, he moved there last turn? Oh, sorry. Confusing the turns. I bet.
Okay.
I meant on turn 2.
Yep. Oh, and HHH's going all out offensive in Sipple, realizing that he probably has an advantage, and Yeon only putting down 6. Ooh, because he decided to go for the entire bonus. And this allows HHH to take it, so right there, that's game pretty much. I don't see a good way to come back from that.
Yeah. Oof. Especially with Scandinavia, you can't spread freely over, you can't expand freely over there. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much
Yep.
Yeon can do here.
Wow. Yeah. And then they both lay their cards down. Yeon trying to defend in Colombia, and HHH is just going to grab Central Russia to get even farther ahead.
Yep. I always like it when players do that.
Oh yeah, and he also starts moving into Vorkuta to start working towards Scandinavia now, as he should do.
And
Now
HHH
he's leading 16 over 11.
all over Central Russia. That just puts him, wow, really far ahead.
Oh yeah.
3 bonuses to 2.
Oh yep. And now they meet in Murmansk, Arkhangelsk. We'll see who can win there. Yeon putting everything there. HJ putting 14. Ooh, but Yeon ramming into it. That draws it right there. That HHH able to get there, threaten Scandinavia like that. There's just no way that Yeon can really do anything in that game, and so rightfully he surrenders at that point.
Mm-hmm. He knows it's pretty much over.
Yep.
Especially with Scandinavia threatened, it's... Oof.
Yep. HHH just able to get that lucky thing in Sipple at the start, keeping 3 alive, sealed the game pretty much right there.
That's, well...
Because that allowed him to get East China.
I wouldn't say that
easily
sealed it for it, but that gave him an advantage.
That put him in a position to seal the game.
Taking of Argentina sealed it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then, of course, the Murmansk attack, too. Oof. But that's just an example of how luck can play into this sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
4 attacking at 2. Normally, we expect to, or I expect to lose 2. And, well, he happened to lose 1 there. And so he had a 3, and 4 attacking a 3 isn't very likely.
Indeed. Yep.
Occasionally, luck does play into this.
Okay, so good game, Yeon. Good game, HHH. Congratulations, HHH, for advancing to this next round of the tournament.
Indeed.